I'm gonna put this on my main channel or not, depending on how like vulnerable I end up getting, I guess. So we'll see where it goes. But I really wanted to talk about this specifically because it's something that I've been dealing with a fair amount recently, slash I feel like our whole adult lives since social media has been a thing. So comparison. I pulled up like this article. It's from a place called Better Up, and it's saying stuff like, why do I compare myself to others? And then we get into different sections like, how does comparison affect my life? And then it says, I want to stop comparing myself to others. What do I do? And then inspiring quotes to defeat comparisons. So I don't know if I want to go like on script or off script or whatever. Like script as in like what's on here. So, and I guess this will determine whether or not it's going on Patreon or not. But I just want to say that if you deal with this specifically, if you deal with comparison, it is a very normal human thing to do. I kind of want to get into like the nuance of, we're not going to say men versus women necessarily, but maybe a little bit. So I can imagine, I'm not a man, so I can't, if you're a male out there, you can probably speak better on this than I can, but I'm just going to like talk out of my ass and just assume, but maybe it'll validate some of you. So I feel like as a man, you might compare yourself to others in like a work sense or in like a productivity sense, whatever you want to say, and maybe like the amount of money that you make compared to other men. Maybe it's like a certain kind of lifestyle that you would want to live, but you're comparing yourself to other people and their incomes and their level of like success. And I feel like comparison immediately leads to feeling shitty about yourself and feeling like it just never ends well. And like you wish you could make as much money as XYZ. You wish you could provide all the things, but you maybe can't right now, and that makes you feel bad about yourself. And I feel like that makes you not motivated to want to get what that person has because it's in your face and it hurts. That's just like my quick assumption. I'm sure women can have the same kind of thing, but I don't think women are as driven so much by like success and accomplishment and things like that as men are. I feel like we're just built differently. That's just what it is. I think women are a lot more heart-centered, emotional creatures than most men are. So I think anything that makes us feel threatened in terms of like, okay, we're just gonna talk relationship shit, right? So if you're in a relationship, congratulations, fantastic, nice, cool. Once you're in a relationship, you would think you would feel good and that you're fine. They want you, they want you, I want them, they want me, great, we're done. But comparison doesn't end there. I think in the beginning, you may have like some doubts about yourself or your appearance, or are they even gonna want me? Do they even like me that much? Like, am I even that great? Like, what am I compared to their exes? What am I compared to what they're normally into, what their type is, all these things. So I feel like these are thoughts that go through our brain in the beginning stages, but then once you have that relationship more secured and you're with them, you have like this period of like feeling good and like, yeah, like it's comfortable and it's great and you're excited. But then what I didn't expect to come up, and I'm being honest, is comparison. I feel like in the beginning of my relationship, my current one, I didn't feel those feelings at all. I really didn't, because I was in my own world. I was in my own bubble. I was not comparing myself. I was not looking up other girls on on XYZ social media, I wasn't concerned. But I feel like our brains are kind of like hardwired to want to like protect us, and in the process we can destroy what's in front of us because we're trying to protect ourselves from losing that very thing. But then the insecurities and the comparisons that come up, and then if you voice them and they consume you and things like that, then you can come across as jealous, you can come across as crazy, you can come across as like, ugh, like I don't want a girl that, you know what I mean? Oh, my nose, hang on. Nasty. Okay, so whatever. But then I think it puts women in a hard place, because it's like men don't want us to compare ourselves to other women while they're with us. You know what I mean? Like, I want you, like I don't want her. But I feel like men's external behaviors, such as liking other people's shit, it's not just like any photo. That's fine. You can have friends, you can have people that are, you know, the opposite sex. That's great. But if like you're liking their bare ass, and you're liking their titties out, and you're liking their like sensual sexual lips, and their fishnets, and their Gucci's literally gonna hang out, and you're in a committed relationship, and your partner sees that, that's hurtful. You know, it doesn't matter how confident you are in yourself and how secure you are in yourself. If the person that you are with is doing those things, it makes you question it. It makes you question, well, why are they with me? Like, if they're liking that, then just go be with that, right? Because like that's what you're showing you're wanting, or that you're attracted to that. I think, you know, all of us are visual creatures, but men, I feel like especially, are visual creatures, and there's, I think, a lot more beautiful women on this earth than there are men. Like beautiful men, you know what I mean? But like for me, I would never just like a dude's like dick hanging out of his pants, or like tight gray sweatpant kind of pictures, or like deep V lines, or like, I just feel like women, it's just a lot more of a sexualized thing. So it is a very hard world to feel secure in. And like, why do I just want to like cry my eyes out right now? It's like, I just feel bad for us women, honestly. Like, and it's not to be like a victimized situation necessarily. Like, I don't like that, and I don't want this video to come across as like whiny or bitchy or complaining or da 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 da. I just want to share with you that this is a real thing. We all deal with this. I don't care who you are. I don't care how confident you are. You're gonna deal with this in some capacity. You may compare, it may not be relationship, you may compare yourself with people at work. You may think that like someone does a lot better of a job at something than you do, and I deal with that too at work. It's like, wow, she's so good at talking with clients. I wish I could be that good at that. I wish I was that comfortable with it, but I just kind of am paralyzed with silence a lot of the times, and I feel inadequate, that I'm not good enough, and why are they even like letting me work here? Type shit sometimes. So it, again, doesn't always have to be relationship kind of comparisons, but they're always going to happen. Or if someone's making more money than you, or someone is doing the same thing as you but they're making more money, you're like, well, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with what I'm doing that like they're getting all this success, and like what's wrong? And it's just this like this doomed spiral of like just shittiness. So it's always gonna come up, right? Yeah, that's me, y'all. Sniffle. So it's just it's a shit thing, and I feel like it's, everything's from the fucking male gaze, I swear. But it's like, men don't like insecure women. Women also don't like insecure men, but people insecure. It just means that they're experiencing feelings of insecurity. And I feel like it's not anyone's job to heal you. It's not anyone's job to like fix, what's going on inside of yourself. But I think if you're in a relationship, it's important to be able to communicate these things with your partner and to like not hate on each other or be like, ugh, or like annoyed with them for bringing up something to you. You know what I mean? Don't get defensive, don't get mean, don't get shady, or like, why do you care? Because I feel like it just feeds into that whole toxicity cycle. And I know for sure, like in a previous relationship, I think I've talked about this on Patreon a little bit. I don't know again which channel I'm putting this on, but like my very first relationship, I feel like that's where insecurity was like bred from, was that first one, like getting cheated on and XYZ and blah blah blah. And then lots of like back and forth, like together, breaking up, blah blah blah. And then into the next relationship after that one ended, I was damaged. I felt not great. I felt like all these other girls were so much more important than me and so much more like desired or whatever because he cheated on me. So what was wrong with me that he didn't want to be with me, or what did I do? Because I thought I was doing everything right, you know what I mean? And I feel like at that point in life I was a lot more like doe-eyed, like bright-eyed, like sweet, like no one has ever really hurt me before type of vibe. So it's like, what did I do? All I want to do is love you, and I'm so confused. Like, why is this happening? So anyways, into the next relationship, now I have all these anxieties and these insecurities on me, and constantly bringing up like other girls, like the most recent girl that he was with, I would be very much hyper fixated on that and so concerned that like even while we were together, just starting out, whatever, that he still wanted her. But it's like, no, like he's with me. So that's normal to have that kind of track. Even if it's something you hate about yourself and you don't like that you're that way, it's normal for your brain to like raise concerns, right? Because of the pattern of you getting hurt in the past. Your body's trying to protect you, so you're coming up with all these reasons and you're trying to fine-tooth comb, search through and figure out any gap where they might leave you or they might hurt you or something like that. It's a survival thing. So that pattern really got me into trouble in that relationship because I was insecure the entire relationship. And especially whenever that person would like go out and drink and be with his friends and stuff, I would freak the fuck out every single night that he went out and would swear that like, oh, he's gonna get with someone, like there's all these hot girls with like no clothes on, men like hot women or hot girls, whatever, and he's gonna like be with her and he's gonna have sex with her, they're gonna make out, or she's gonna flirt with him because he's hot and blah blah blah, like just panic, and then just sitting in like anxiety and misery. And even if someone tries to like convince you, like that partner that you're with, whatever, tries to convince you like, no, like it's fine, like I'm not doing anything, da 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 da, your brain still thinks something's gonna happen, so you're still on high alert no matter what their words say. So that just is showing like there's unhealed stuff going on for you to not be able to like relax. So put a pin in that. And then fast forward to now, I feel like this is the most like the best relationship for me and the best person for me based on my spirit and how I am out of anyone I've been with. And that's what I was saying in the beginning, how I didn't have any kind of comparisons, any kind of worries or whatever. Like it just is what it is. Like he loves me, like I love him, like blah blah blah. But those damn patterns, y'all, that you see on the fucking social media shit, it fucks you up. It fucks you up. Even when you're secure, even when you feel good, even whenever you have no reason to believe that anything's going on, your unhealed parts of yourself still can be reactive to things. I don't necessarily have the solution right now as to how to deal with those other than communicating with your partner, voicing these concerns. But I worry in a way, so this is to validate those of you who are like, I don't want to tell the person. New conversation. It can be scary to bring it up, and even I haven't brought up certain things, like a single person that I'm concerned about. I haven't even brought that up yet because it's like, I don't want him to think that I am an insecure person, because I don't believe so. I just think there's like a fairness in relationships where like, hey, like just don't like her bare ass, just don't like her like sexual, like clearly blatant sexual kind of shit. Because I feel like that can also give women the idea that like you want them. Like if it's some attractive, high caliber man that's liking your shit and like showing their like support towards that stuff, it's not a good look. Like especially if they're in a relationship, it shows like I'm single, I'm available, I'm blah blah blah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should just be communicating this to my partner. Probably. But I'm just saying. It makes us as women feel shitty to have to bring it up because we feel annoying. We feel embarrassed. We don't want to talk about it. We want to keep it a secret, but it bothers us and it's consuming us. And like I literally had a dream the other night like about this specific girl. I'm like, is this an omen? Like, is this like, am I right about things? Like women feel crazy. Men make not that men make women feel crazy. I think they do though. Some of them do. Like, why do you care so much? Like what? Like just stop looking at it. But it's like, well, if you're still gonna entertain it, I wanna like monitor it, not in a controlling psycho crazy way, but like my anxiety wants to monitor it to make sure that you're not doing that because it hurts. So these are things about comparison. This is what happens, okay? And I want to make this video to share with you guys that like I'm a real fucking person. I'm not just here to like relax and like whatever. Like I'm messy too, you know what I mean? But I don't think like, I think this kind of stuff can make a person ugly. What is that? Are those, I think it might be snowing outside. It just looked like there's like something like coming towards like down from the sky, but like this direction, not down. So I'm like, what is that? I don't know. It just sucks. And then it's like, it's just such a fucking comparison game with women. It's out of control. It's out of control. It's like a man might like be with you and there could be objectively more beautiful women out there than you. They like your spirit a lot, but they also like the way that she looks, you know what I mean? So it's hard. It's like, babe, like if I could make myself look like what you ideally want, then hey, I would fucking do it because I want you to be happy and like I give a shit. But at the same time, it's like I can't look like that. I'm not gonna change myself to look like that. I'm never going to. I'm not a model, okay? I don't literally model for a job. Would I love to? Fuck yeah. Would I love to be a porn star? Fuck yeah. But I'm not, you know? Like, it's just such a fucking just ugh. So on to like the actual helpful stuff maybe. What do you do to stop comparing yourself to others? Number one is be aware of your triggers and avoid them. So it says like, is there someone in your life who often puts you down or makes you feel inadequate when a colleague, or okay, don't talk about the colleague, someone that makes you feel inadequate. My tip is block the bitch. Block her, because then you won't be as tempted to look her up. You won't be as tempted to look under his likes and click her and look at her shit, you know? it's so addicting to do that because your brain wants to build storylines for days and like convince you that like they're with them or they like them or they think they're more sexy than me, and it's just toxic. Second one is limit your time on social media. Yes, very good. I would say definitely like unfollow and get rid of any temptation that makes you want to look or compare yourself to other people. Number 3 is avoid comparing other people's outsides to your own insides. No one knows what's happening behind the scenes in someone else's life. Everyone is facing their own struggles. But I like that avoid comparing other people's outsides to your own insides. Like, I guarantee the person I'm thinking about in my head that I've been consumed with a little bit is, she's just beautiful on the outside, but I don't think I would even like her as a person. I'd probably think she sucks. I'd probably think her friends suck. They just wouldn't be my people, you know what I mean? So it's like, why do I care what this girl looks like when I'm not jealous of like her life, you know what I mean? It's like, I like my life. I like who I am and my heart and like my direction of like what I want to do with my life. But like the outsides really get you. Focus on your strengths. I'm not reading every single one of them. Focus on your strengths. Make a list of what you like about yourself. Writing things down can help us recognize and accept the truth instead of speaking it aloud. It's okay to be humble, but you should also be proud of what you've accomplished. Too much humility is just as harmful as too much self-confidence. I think this actually would be helpful to sit there and make a list of everything I do like about myself and to not care, but it's so hard. It's like, will there ever be a day where we just genuinely don't care about the comparing ourselves to other women? Or is it because we're with the wrong man? Or the man isn't willing to change those like liking her shit, naked booty behaviors? I don't know. Remember that insecurities are universal. It's normal for you to compare yourself to others. We all experience self-doubts and fears that get the best of us now and then. Even the most confident people feel insecure sometimes. So that girl has got insecurities, y'all. Whoever you're thinking of and whoever you compare yourself to, they're insecure too about things, you know. Maybe even a lot more insecurities than you, and you're actually doing pretty good compared to them. Oh, fuck. So toxic, this word. Use your past self as a benchmark of comparison. The only real competition you have is who you were yesterday, who you were last month, or who you were a year ago. You'll be able to see real growth through retrospection and be proud of your growth. I'll say this is important and this is good because I think sometimes, like, if you went through a phase in your life where you were like hardcore comparing yourself to other people, as in like my past relationship that I had, that was probably the peak of me developing that behavior and that pattern of doing that. I am not like that anymore, but those patterns are seeping through, and like that's showing there's like unhealed stuff that I still need to work on, but I'm human for that. That doesn't make me unlovable. That doesn't make me undesirable. It just means I've got some things to work on, and that's okay. And you're not broken, you're not fucked up, you're not messed up. It's so normal. And I think like the whole like bad bitch kind of thing on Instagram where like girls look unbothered and they're just baddies and blah blah blah, like, cool, good job, but like, where's your vulnerability? Where's your authenticity? Where's your like real feelings? It's like you're putting on this like hard ass front that can actually look pretty attractive to a lot of people and to a lot of men, I feel like, because she looks confident, right? But like deep down there's more going on, but they're just like portraying this certain image of themselves. So just remember that too. I don't know. I feel like I don't really have a definitive answer or like any help necessarily to give on this. I just want to validate this topic for any of you that could be going through this right now and share a little bit about my personal experience with it, just to hopefully make you feel a little bit better and a little bit less alone that freaking Matt's ASMR Haven deals with the same fucking shit, right? Because we're all fucking human. So that is it. Communicate with your partner. up certain things. I haven't brought up this, and he watches my videos, so it's like, should this go on my main channel or my Patreon? I don't fucking know. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me. You all are amazing, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, y'all.